I'm gonna do a little something. Kira, can we sit, please?
If you decide to make more of your CBDC and cause it to be inflated like a bitch, that's your own problem. We started you off.
Sit.
Everyone had the same thing. Everyone started the same.
Big dog.
And if because it prospers or doesn't prosper from either on, it's not because of the American dollar is taking control of you like it was before. And the American dollar fucking you. It was because of your own stuff.
So, anyways, I just wanted to post a little video to kind of talk about.
Get off of him, dude.
Sorry, I have kids and they are kids. So, oh crap. I need to turn that down. I wanted to post a video. I wanted to talk a little bit about how to go about donating, and I wanted to talk about if you wanted to sign up for Extra Life and you're like, oh, but I don't want to stream and I don't want to do this. I just want to enjoy playing games. And games doesn't have to be video games. It can be anything from just playing board games for 24 hours. Or you don't even have to technically do the event. It's just a time that a lot of gamers come together. You can even do your event on a different day. It's pretty cool. So you can do 24 hours games. It could be phone games or whatever. You can do them periodically and just build up the 24 hours and break it up, because 24 hours is actually pretty dangerous, because sitting down 24 hours straight can actually cause blood clots. So it's highly recommended that you still get up and you still move around, you still eat, and so forth. But Extra Life is a community of people who like to play games, who are banding together to get donations for their local Children's Miracle Network hospital. Taya, stop kicking my computer. Anyways, so what you do is you can play games. So I'm going to show you how to donate first, and then if you want to, you could totally join and totally bring awareness and ask people to get donations yourself if you wanted to be a part of the Extra Life community and do that kind of thing. Like I said, you don't have to stream, you don't have to take photos or anything. I do that because I want to let you guys see, that someone like me is actually doing it and show you what's going on and everything. So here is the thing. Okay, so I actually did this so that you don't see any other people on my Facebook. So what you do is you go to my post, one of my many posts, and you... Ooh, my nose itches. My link's not gonna work. Okay. My link's not working. And I didn't post there. Alright. This is already working out amazing. Amazing.
Are they open to doing it that way?
Okay. So I have it on my new live. Look, right there. So you go to Extra Life participant Stevie Wonderboy X. I am very known for that. Stevie Wonderboy X. That is my PlayStation name. That is my Steam name. That is my everything name, pretty much. Yes. So, I have been doing it for about 8 years. I don't remember what years. I think I've missed 2 total. And that's it.
The whole world seen this poll,
and one of those was because I was pregnant with, not pregnant, I actually did it when I was pregnant. One of those was when I was, just had Taya a few months ago, and I didn't feel up to,
that's considering the SWIFT system, money in an envelope, and other all
trying to stay up 25 hours when I couldn't even stay up by myself. Need to make these quiet for now. Yeah, I don't remember how to. Alright, so you go to my page with the link and you can click donate. And you don't have to click, like, you don't have to donate a whole bunch of money. You don't have to click any of these donation amounts. You can choose other, and you can type in $1. If that is all that you have is $1, you can donate $1. It doesn't matter. And you don't have to have your name here. You can actually clear out your name, and you don't have to have it. You don't even have to let anybody know that you donated. You can donate anonymously.
Can I play? Can I play?
No.
Why not?
Anyways, I'm live. Anyways, you can add a message. So, like, if you have a reason of why you are supporting, like, if Riley has helped you whatsoever in any way, you can actually leave a anonymous message, and you can talk about your own things, or you don't have to make it anonymous, and you can leave it as regular, and you can add a message, and you can talk about how Extra Life has helped. I mean, not Extra Life, how Children Miracle Networks, or our Children Miracle Network, which is Riley's Children's Hospital, has helped you. Because I know there's a lot of people. There is a lot of people that they have helped, and if you want to share your story, go on ahead. And if you don't mind, maybe if you do share a story, I can go through and I can actually talk about them online. So you can do a one-time, or you can do a monthly. You do not have to, but you can if you want to. But a one-time is perfectly fine. You can choose to pay with your credit card, Amazon Pay, PayPal, and yes, there. And then you just push submit, and that's it. And I would go through that, but personal information. So I'm not gonna go into that and show you all the personal information and stuff. But that's all you gotta do. You don't have to do it to like, oh, I did this much, or oh, I feel bad if I only do this much. Like, you don't even have to tell me who you are. You can just put it in there, and nobody will know, and you can feel good about donating $1.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool. I mean, a lot of people donate $1 when they donate to the McDonald's Foundation and stuff like that. So they even donate pennies. It doesn't matter. So that is how you donate. Now, say you are interested in becoming an Extra Life supporter. You can. All you have to do is go here and click sign up. You go to extra-life.org and click sign up. I'm still logged in. I don't know. Hold on a second. Oops. Oh, I see what's going on. There we go. So you go to extralife.org and you click sign up. Sorry, this is a mess. I did not run through this beforehand. I was just, I don't know. You type in your name, your last name, your email address, your password. You continue to the next step. So no, I'm not gonna do one. When you continue to the next step, oops, I did not mean to push that. Anyways, when you go to the next step, it's going to ask you, like, if you're an individual or if you're part of a team, just be an individual. It's going to ask you if you want to be a premium member, which when you're a premium member, you can typically get, like, a t-shirt if you reach $1,000. And the money then goes to, I don't remember what. You actually pay money for that one. I've only done that once. You can. It also asks you if you want to make your own donation to your own thing. If you don't have the money right that second, you don't have to do it right then. If you don't have the money at all, you still don't have to do it. I understand. Times are rough, especially now. And speaking of that, so times being rough. So this is a little information about how COVID is actually affecting our local children's hospitals. So children's hospitals are committed to serving their local communities through COVID-19 pandemic. As many of you who actually do get help from Riley's Children's Hospital right now, you already know this.
I drank 2 cups of coffee and I got
Because, as they say, the reality is kids can't wait for a cure. The curve can't wait for a cure, or the curve to flatten, or for an economic boost so that way everybody can get money. They still have to do these things when it has to be done.
Wait, me.
Hey.
I gotta poop. I gotta poop.
I'm live.
I gotta poop.
Kira, enough! I am so sorry about that. But I have to say, Shane, you did it yourself. You did it yourself. You're now on Facebook screaming you had to poop. Okay. So, some ways that the hospitals are helping during the COVID crisis. So they have to get more equipment. So due to the changes in patient care, hospitals need financial donations. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm asking. We need to donate to these hospitals. Anyways, so because financial donations will help them invest in telehealth services, personal protective equipment, their PPE, and COVID-19 testing supplies. The stuff isn't free, and it's not just there suddenly. They have to buy this stuff for the hospitals. And that kind of puts a damper on their stuff. And Riley's, they do a lot of research to help kids and stuff. So if they'd be putting that research money other places, they're not going to be having the money necessarily to do the research if they're putting it in their equipment and whatnot. What? Operations. The suspension of elective surgeries and routine procedures impacted the needs of kids right now. And the loss of funding to children's hospitals is significant. Up to 50% of total revenue in some locations. With the additional need of personal protective equipment, PPE, and frontline caseworkers, costs have increased 10%. Without that big word, many hospitals face significant impacts in a short and long term. So right now, they're already facing the impact of... She's evil. So right now, they're already facing the impact of having to buy more PPE. They're already facing the impact of having to make investments for the telehealth services. And this impact, this economic impact that is happening, nobody having jobs and unemployment is up higher than ever, that is going to have an impact long term. Like, it's not just going to magically disappear one day. It's going to affect them long term.
Ow.
Charitable care. In 2018, 4.3 million children didn't have health insurance, and 37 million children relied on the Medicaid to cover their health-related expenses. Due to the economic impacts of COVID-19, children's hospitals are bracing and seeing an increased need for charitable care. And speaking of charitable care, I know that Riley usually has multiple charitable donation opportunities. Like, there's a school that has a talent show that raises money for Riley Children's Hospital. I've seen them in the past years when I've done Extra Life. And the thing is, those are large events, and we have been
Now what?
not able to do large events. We've been forced to keep numbers low and wear mask places and stuff like that. And that's also stopping extra funding going to these hospitals because they're not able to get those donations those ways. So I don't have a large group, and I don't have to be around a whole bunch of people, and that's a positive. But I can still get the word out, and I can still share, and you can still share, and we can still possibly raise money to help them, even in the slightest amount.
Trigger?
Um,
Click the trigger. Oh no.
well beyond the $80 million that Children's Miracle Network Hospitals funds covered last year. So $80 million in increased charitable care. And that is talking about charitable care as in like they are helping people with their payments or they're
Which one
giving
click?
grants or whatever they do. That's them helping the community, them doing things to help people of low income. It's not necessarily charity paying for it. It's just them helping pay for it. And that's what some of this money goes to, is able to be put to help families pay for certain things. Mouthy dog. As more families lose insurance coverage due to job loss, children's hospitals will see an increased cost as government programs don't even cover the cost of caring for kids. And they don't. So I have a government supplied insurance. I have TRICARE. And that TRICARE has been dropped by many, many people because they don't supply enough money. They don't even supply enough money to do the procedure in the first place. They get fractions of pennies
Oh no.
to do this stuff. And doctors can't keep their doors open with a whole bunch of TRICARE people. So they're either limiting how many TRICAREs they take, or they're just denying TRICARE people altogether. And that sucks for me and makes it harder for me to get care for my kids. Like, we only have one hospital system that we can go to now because so many people have dropped us. It's not fun. Patient services. So Children's Miracle Network hospitals report patient services in the area is the greatest need of funding. Due to the pandemic strain on the U.S. healthcare system, hospitals also cite an increased need of mental health services due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I have seen so many people posting about mental health and how everybody with mental health has been affected. They help with that, especially with children.
Bear's hiding. Button.
The potential lack of some preventive care vaccines, like vaccines, well-child checkups, etc., could also have long-term detrimental effects on the communities at large. Children's hospitals are best equipped resources in communities to deal with these potential long-term impacts from COVID-19. Virtual care, back to the telehealth thing. Those investments could cost approximately $40 million for all 170 Miracle Network hospitals. Telehealth and technology services will allow hospitals to provide care virtually and add technology upgrades to provide care under social distancing recommendations. So most of these kids that go to these hospitals, at least that I know of, the kids I know of, they're already in the category of most at risk for COVID-19.
Hey.
So for them already being at risk for COVID-19, they want to try and social distance these people as much as possible and still provide, care to, now I completely forgot because I got distracted. Yeah, that works. So these hospitals, they still want to provide care and keep these kids safe, even if that means socially distancing, giving virtual care. They don't want to have to pull them in to force them to come in and see that, you know, they need to be at risk for COVID because of this. So there are some people that could be extremely impacted by COVID, and by forcing them to keep coming down to Indianapolis, where our Riley's Children's Hospital is, to force them into that, that is just going to cause more of a strain on the healthcare services. So by keeping them at a social distance, it's actually going to cut down on how many children might actually be affected by this that are already high risk. And then we reach our last thing that is being affected is the research. So children's hospitals and their systems are actively working in developing COVID-19 treatments and vaccines, including Boston Children's Hospital, Texas Children's Hospital, Seattle's Children's, and Children's Hospital of Colorado, among many others. So these places are already working on vaccines and treatments and stuff like that for children, and trying to make sure that everything is safe. And if we can donate some money, hey, maybe they'll be able to find something along the way. When we donate money anyways, it already goes to like cancer treatment research. It goes to research for like congenital heart defects and how to get that so they don't have so much of a problem with that. It helps with kidney research and among other things, and stem cells and stuff like that. So maybe, you know, we can prolong some of these things and make life a little bit better for them and whatnot. So that is some things right now, especially, that donating some money, even $1, could help these hospitals. And like I said, if you donate to me, all the money that you donate to me, 100% will go to Riley's Children's Hospital. And all you got to do is click the little link that will always be posted in every single stream that I have. Click it, and it will bring you to my donation page. And you just click donate. Okay, I get it. I have emails. You can click other if you don't want to do one of the preset amounts, and you can change this as low as like 50 cents. It doesn't matter.
Don't bite me. Don't swallow.
And you can make it...
Stop. Call.
Shush. You can make it anonymous and whatever you want. You don't have to say, but if Riley has helped you, or any other if any other Children's Miracle Network has helped you, go ahead and write your story if you want. Give a reason, like say why you are donating. Because I promise you, there are so many people that Children's Miracle Network has helped. And some of those are my family, and some of those are my friends. And I have seen it, and I have been so happy that they've been there for them. But that is all I really have to do and say today. Have a good day and have fun. I will play games some other time, just not today. Bye.